Welcome to Because We Said So, the podcast where Anissa and Jess dive into the beautiful chaos of motherhood, careers, and all the stuff in between. For the next 20 minutes, let's just hang out.
Hello, are you there? Can you hear me? Welcome to Because We Said So, brought to you by Jess and Anissa on this lovely Thursday, post-Thursday Thanksgiving thunder of a week. My kids are back in school. Work has started again. We're in December. Are you or are you not ready for the holidays?
Ready? I am. I'm ready.
I'm ready. It's freezing in New York. It's taken a turn. I'm ready to pack and get out of here. It's so cold. I'm shivering. I'm still not sleeping. Everyone around me has COVID. I'm probably next. And I'm angry and I'm screaming and yelling and carrying on like a toddler to my toddlers.
Thanksgiving was good, right?
It's been great. Thanksgiving was fine. It was just like a long day. And we go out east, like to Long Island, which is like an hour away from where we are, to family. You know, my other members of the family have older kids, so like they don't eat at 5:30. They eat later. But like I got to your house at like 11. I have how old am I? 5 and 3. Like put the food in and let's get it started. Like I didn't even stay for dessert. I was like, we need.
Yeah.
It was 6:30. I was like, we need to go. Thank you.
I know.
I feel like
I'm in a really good spot where I'm just like I show up and now people expect I was late. I was like, don't hold it for me. You
I
know?
just like if I'm gonna show up to someone's house with like the whole kit and caboodle, like I feel like you should be prepared to like I feel let me backtrack. If someone's coming to my house for an event or a holiday or a dinner or whatever it is, I think about everybody who's coming and like what their needs are or what they like to eat or like how I can have something for everybody. What I've found is that other people care less and just do what they want to do. And we've had this conversation is that I care too much and everybody else cares less. And when I care less, I then resent everybody around me for doing the bare minimum.
Here's the thing. I think that like if I'm hosting, I'm thinking about everyone else. If I hosted Thanksgiving, I would spend no less than $1,000. And if there was something that I would have chicken dinos, I'd have mac and cheese in the
Right.
blue box, I'd have mac and cheese, the adult kind. I would use like Whole Foods cheese grated. That's why I don't host though.
I
'Cause I'm a
brought
fucking
my
psycho.
kids their own food because I knew there wouldn't be food for them.
Yeah. My kids didn't eat. They ate rolls.
Yeah. You had
But
rolls?
then we
We didn't have
ate
any
at
rolls.
home. Oh my God. My sister-in-law, as much as like I talked shit on the last episode, she's a brilliant cook. Like that's why I said I don't bring anything because it may not be the food that I love. It's a bean and cheese burrito, but that girl can cook sourdough from scratch.
Wow.
Everyone is so good at everything, and that's why I just show up because I've accepted that like they're better at this than me, and everyone has their
Yeah.
own skill set, and that's not mine.
Yeah, no, we ordered in from a catering place, like the turkey, the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, like none of that we didn't cook that.
They do it all from scratch, like down to growing the yeast. Like they do a
That's
great job.
amazing.
Evan did a Trump dance out in the front yard afterward.
What is a Trump dance?
Okay, I'm so glad you asked because I didn't know either. It hadn't come across my desk, and by my desk I mean my For You page. I didn't know that
Can you do
Trump,
it?
yeah, I mean, it's
Okay,
like
let's
if you look
see.
it up, there's compilations of like Trump dances because he leaves
Honey,
every
I don't
conference
need
like
I don't need to look it up. I got you. That's the Trump swing and a
he just
miss.
he leaves like every thing that he does. What are those called? Rallies. He leaves every rally and they play like YMCA and he goes and so
He's got
everyone's
like
like people in sports have
grandpa
been like on the
moves.
field. Yeah. Total grandpa moves. And then like people in sports have been like, getting a goal or a football, whatever those things wins, hoops,
Touchdown.
touchdowns. Yeah.
Wow.
They'll do it on the field. And then everyone just like laughs. It's just funny because they're just making fun of him, but it's like also kind of it's easy. It's funny. So everyone did it in the front yard, and they were like sending it around, and I was like, please don't tag me in it, but I'm going to talk about it on the podcast.
Can you forward it to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Your family, not other people I don't know.
It's sort of like when I took a picture on the alligator. It's like there's a secret photo album of things that are embarrassing but memorable. This is one of them.
I don't think the picture of you on the alligator is embarrassing. I liked that photo.
I'm wearing flip-flops from Walmart
There's nothing wrong with that.
and I'm on an alligator.
You're in freedom country.
Florida is freedom. Just put it on a bumper sticker. I
Nothing
need it.
says freedom more than flip-flop Walmart flip-flops and alligator.
So comfortable. I remember I had brought cute flip-flops and then it turned out it was like raining and we went to Walmart, and even Walmart, everything is so
Yeah.
cheap there. You
I
just
know.
park and you pull right in front. Everything's so easy. Florida.
I'll be there in a couple of weeks. That leads me to say we might be taking a little 2-week, 3-week hiatus. If you don't hear from us, we'll be back the first of the top of the year where everything is perfect.
Are we still gonna like talk and hang out?
We're still going to talk and hang out, but I'm going to go to Florida. Florida
Am I
should
allowed
be
to call
paid.
you?
You can call me whenever you want. I'm just going to be
You're gonna be like
living my
beach,
life.
bitch.
Just gonna, every time I go there in December, it's 40 degrees and I can't go to the
Will
beach.
you continue to send me the legs opening from the ocean?
If I make it to the beach, because usually I'm in like a jacket like this time of year in Florida. It's like cold.
What? Why do you
Yeah.
go?
Because we visit my mom and dad and we go with the kids, and it's become a tradition. It's been a tradition for many years, even before I had kids. We went with my sister's kids. So we used to go to like all inclusive every December. We'd go to, whether it was Mexico, Dominican Republic, like we would take a family vacation. And then during COVID, my parents bought this little 3-bedroom condo. And then the family vacation pivoted to Florida. So, like, ideally, we wanted to go back to Mexico because every time I go there in December, I'm like, this is crazy that we come down here and it's 40 degrees when we could just stay in New York. But it's like the definition of insanity. But also, like, we're going to move there. So we figure, let's save
This
some
time
money.
there's a purpose.
Let's go down there. Let's look at houses. Let's figure it out. But now I'm like, not as like, I won't be as mad that the weather is stinky because I know that I'll be.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you to move there. I kind of wish that we could. My whole family talks about it. Just California's great. We love California. But like my mom really wants to move to Idaho. I know Matt's whole family really wants to move to Florida. They just want to go somewhere where they don't take like so much of your income away from you.
I don't really know much
But
about
also like
Idaho
weather.
besides potatoes, but
I think it's just pretty.
of course.
Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
so
It's not my
pretty.
choice. I'm not
So
gonna live somewhere where it snows.
you're gonna end up staying where you are forever.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how the cookie crumbles. I still haven't slept in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I lost count now. He had me up at
Take a
4
sleeping pill
o'clock this
tonight.
morning. I can't because he gets up, and then if I don't hear him, then everybody else gets up
Just
because
make your
he's
husband
in
do
front
it
of my
tonight.
face.
Take
He's in
the
front
pill.
of my face. He walks himself to my face. There's only so many
Like,
times
Mommy,
I
sleep in the
could
basement.
be. There's only like so many times that I could be woken up out of a dead sleep. I've hit my limit. I've officially started screaming and carrying on for no reason, and I can't help myself. I just can't help myself.
You
I'm
have to sleep in the
tired.
basement tonight, and you have to make him do it.
My throat is starting to hurt. The basement is freezing. I think I'm gonna go.
Tell him no
Marriott.
blowjobs in 2025 if he doesn't take one for the team. She's not having it. Hi, Dad. Hi, Josh. Hi, Dad.
No comment. No comment. Anyways, I've been binging this show, right? 'Cause I'm up at all hours.
Okay.
So I've been binging this show. I think it's from 2018. It's called something about Paris. Something Paris. There's like 26 episodes, and I'm like obsessed with it. I can't stop watching it. What is it called? Something in Paris. Hold on, let
Emily
me
in
look.
Paris?
No, that show's cute, but no, this is different. This is about like a group of dancers, and then there's this woman who is from 1905, and she goes through time and is now stuck in 2018. And she's at the same ballet school in 2018, but like from 1905, so very different. And it like shows how she like adapts to being in, it's called Find Me in Paris, how she adapts to being, in 2018 versus 1905. And then they find like she had like a boyfriend in 1905, and it's his father who's like in charge of like travel. So they send letters back and forth through like this magic rock. So they're sending letters. It's very cute.
We need a magic rock portal.
Yeah. I want to know what's going on in like 3110.
I want to know what's going on Instagram, and I can't find my password, and I'm blocked out. I'm ready to get back on the internet.
There'll be no Instagram in 3110. Be something else.
Thank God.
You want to come back to social media?
Yeah, I'm ready to come back to social media. I was productive, and then I found TikTok, and then I wasn't productive, and now I'm ready to just come back. Also, I was in a meeting today. At some point, someone said something about our content, and I was like, I should be monitoring that. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to get back online. Can't get back online. Totally stuck. I had to do the password reset. I was like, wait a second. I could help with that if I was on the internet. You see
Maybe
what I'm saying?
we should level up and take it to the TikTok.
Take it to the TikTok. Oh, we might
Take
be
it to
on.
the
We are. I
TikTok.
only follow Ryan Serhan on TikTok. I don't know if I follow the company on it. But I was just watching this woman on TikTok talking about a toxic upward spiral glow up. Like,
Tell me.
when you go through a breakup and you're like, I have 5 business days to just like be the best I ever looked at. Or maybe for you, it's going to be like, I just got my first night of sleep and I'm going to tell this kid to go sleep in his own bed and I'm going to glow up.
He
And she
does sleep
said,
in his own bed. He came and got us at 4 o'clock because his blanket was off of him.
you get woken
And
up every single night at 4 o'clock.
He wanted me to tuck him back in.
You know what? Grace still uses a binky, so I'm just not the right person to ask because I'm like, where's your binky? You find it. And then he has these blankets. He likes this one that was knitted by I don't know who. And he likes to pull out the strings and shove them up his nose.
No.
Yep. Still, at least it's attached to the blanket though, because when he was shoving stuff up his nose that wasn't attached to something, we had to go to the hospital a lot.
What's wrong with these children?
I don't know, but a lot of people in my husband's family, they like the kids had weird like sensation things. Like they always grabbing on like a slinky of their shorts, like rubbing back and forth with fabrics or always like like the thumb sucking. Like I feel like there's a kid in every family that had like a weird thing. And Gray's is that he loves to shove stuff up his nose.
Nice. There's a movie where someone sticks a marble up their nose. It's funny because it just sticks
I
out.
know. It seems like it should stay in movies and not enter into my household.
Get it out. Get it out. I went to my first holiday thing last night. I took Slater to like a light up winter wonderland that you drove through, right? You would think like maybe there should be like a conveyor belt that you just like put the car in neutral and it takes you through, but it doesn't. You
Yeah,
drive.
like car wash.
Yeah, and the car in front of me, it's a 1.2 mile thing, and the car in front of me legit stopped at everything. And like I like to stop and like take it in, but like there should be a limit. And like there came a point where I went around him. I was like, and everyone's in single file. I'm like, I don't know what the etiquette is here, but this is supposed to be enjoyable, and this car is not making it enjoyable for me.
No. But maybe
So
it's because some of them have radio stations, Those are the ones that in our neighborhood,
it
everyone stopped.
had a radio station to play holiday music, but it wasn't working. It was like staticky. So even if like you were listening to said station that was playing holiday music, it's not giving you a story with each thing. There were 2 interactive things, one in the beginning, one at the end. There was like a little ice queen in the beginning who's like in a globe, and she talks to you through the globe and says, "Welcome, I'm the ice queen." And she has a polar bear, not real. And then Santa's at the end in another globe. And then there are some things you could drive through, and there's like lights all around you. There's a big Christmas tree. There was a menorah. There was a fa la 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 sign. There was fake snow that you drove through. It was really cute. It was very cute. And then when I passed the car, there was 18 children in the front seat and like the two parents with their phones. I was like, this is
That's
why I
nice.
almost drove into many things. It just came to a complete stop.
I don't know. My kids love to get out of their seatbelt too. And like when we get to the private road, I let them and I let them stick their head through the sunroof. And now they try to do it everywhere we go. Like we'll be going to Target and they're like, Mom, when we get close? And I'm like, no, it only works on the private road. And so Maria doesn't understand like what I think because we live in the country, she will go somewhere else and she's like, Mom, is this grandma's country? Is this Elsa's country? What country are we in? And I'm like, do you mean county? But now I've started to pick up. We were driving home last night and she smelled cow poop and she's like, we're in grandma's country. I was like, hell yeah, we are. No, you can't stick your head out the window. It's really cold.
It's 30 degrees.
Yeah.
I opened the window once and they were like, we're cold. It was freezing out last night. Freezing.
We're going to the
Freezing.
Christmas parade tonight, probably. And I think I want to just like, I asked my mom, I was like, can we Uber? Can we just like get dropped off and then stay there for 30 minutes and come back? My kids are so little. They just want to see it. We don't have to be there for the whole thing. I'm not getting the seats or going early.
They're toddlers. They have like they have an attention span of 30 seconds.
How was Moana 2? Did they sit through it?
Not only did we see Moana 2, I also saw Wicked.
Wow.
Both movies were really,
He
really,
is so popular.
really good.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Defying gravity.
Okay.
I love Wicked. I've seen it on Broadway a couple of times. I was very excited.
Of course you have.
Yes, the original cast of Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth were in the movie, which I didn't know. I was very excited. And Josh was like, what's going on? And I was like, they're the original.
Never
So
seen
they were
it.
in it.
I know it's about Wizard of Oz.
It's not
Ish.
about the Wizard of Oz. It's like the prequel of like how the Wicked Witch of the West and the Good Witch, like how they became who they became. And like their upbringing and it's about them and their families and where they came from. And then it ends with she's the witch, she's the bad witch, she's the good witch, and to be continued is how it ends.
Yeah.
Not to spoil it. And then Moana 2 was really cute. I really liked it a lot. Like a lot.
Me too. I just liked that both the kids sat through it. I was like stoked.
Yeah. No, Seder sat through it. Max got up once, and then at the end, and like 20 minutes, like the end was scary. He's like, I'm scared. And he was up at 5 that morning. So he was getting very sleepy. He went home and passed out for 2 hours. He was exhausted. I was exhausted. So it was good. I liked Moana too. I cried at one point, I think. I think when she came home, her little sister got me. The little baby sister. It was really cute.
I know.
It was a good touch.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids loved going. We went to like the one with the recliners. You know, there wasn't a ton of seats.
Mm-hmm.
They loved. Matt has been doing movie night with the kids and melting lots of butter on the popcorn. And so Maria keeps asking me to do movie night, but I don't do that when she's with me, and because I think it's a bad habit. It's also gross. It's clean. A pain in the ass. But they had a butter dispenser there at the movie theater,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, "Girl, let's go."
Butter it on. Get those seats
Yeah.
nice and greasy.
Yeah. So that was fun. They loved it.
They didn't have like Max always asks like for paper towel because he doesn't like the machine. Most kids don't like the machine. And when he went to the bathroom and he saw they didn't have it, he like freaked out. Everybody in the bathroom was like, is he okay? And I'm like, yes, he's fine. I was like, just air dry, fly your hands.
Oh yeah. Maria, yeah, she always asks me, is this toilet automatic?
He's always like, when
I'm
it goes
like, "You know it
automatic,
is."
they're like, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
I love it when she couldn't say the word automatic yet. It was so cute. Is this one automatic? You know, like she would like try to get the word out. They're gonna be
Crazy.
so old
They're
soon.
crazy. So old.
I know.
So old. Anyways, you seem like you're in a better place and you got your little smile back and the pep in your step.
Yeah, I was like a little bit worried about just like holiday traffic, driving, getting there, but it was fine. It was fun. The weather was like 73 degrees. It was so nice and sunny. We went to the beach like 2 days in a row. I went to the scary yoga again. I totally had a flow with scary yoga. I made scary yoga my bitch and
Right.
felt like I was
Make
at a
that
club
shit.
halfway through. Like I hit a runner's high and I was like, And then we all tailgated in the parking lot, me and the moms with a hot goss. It was so fun. I'm
She's
like
drinking
really
the
loving going back and
Kool-Aid.
forth.
You're loving
And
it.
everyone was like, because I got to see one mom from pickup and to the school we don't go to anymore. And she was like, what's going on with them? And I'm like, we're like catching up. And I've been like enjoying going back and forth more. It just feels like a flow because it's like every 10 days. It's not a big deal to go back and forth. And when we do, it's like a vacation. So it's like been really nice. And yeah, things in my like family aren't going well. My sister's like not doing well. She's in the hospital, but I just feel like you set your boundaries and you're just like, this is over there and this person is not doing well. And it's the choices that they're making. And I'm doing all these choices over here. And I think like shutting down off social media really helped me a lot for a little while because I just sometimes care what people think. And I have to remember that like, oh, I actually don't care what people think.
You
Like
don't.
at all. I don't. But I get caught up in details,
Got it.
Got it.
Got
Just banging
it.
things around.
Just directing your own life.
Yeah. Just directing.
Directing.com. I've been singing a lot this little episode of ours because
She goes to one musical.
I go to one music to actually two.
Two. Back to back.
Two. Back to back, and I think I'm a superstar.
You are a superstar. There's no one in my life that isn't a star. Let's just say that. I've cut out anyone who's not a star.
Superstar. See?
Yeah.
No one here wants to hear me singing.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you have to do it with the armpit.
when I get really nervous, I stick my hands under my armpits and I dip it all in. Anyways, on that note, merry and happy holidays to you all. We wish you all the sunshine or the blizzards, the laughs, the cries, the happy, the sad, all of it in between, because get ready. January 1st, you heard it here. It will be perfect.
Everything's going to be perfect.
Everything's going to be
Is this the last
perfect.
episode?
This is the last episode for December. Is there anything you want to leave last licks? What do you got? She's thinking if you can't see her.
Have we started chat? Like, I'm worried.
What are you worried
without
about?
this outlet. What are we not going to have this outlet for like a long time?
It's just our next, will be in 3 weeks. So it's a little 3-week. Everyone deserves a little time out. A little, je ne sais quoi.
Well, I'm getting a therapist, so
You can
thanks.
still call me at this time every week. We just won't record it.
Okay, I'll see you this time next week. Everyone else, I'm sorry.
Happy holidays. Enjoy the time with your family, your loved one, your friends, all your people, and your bubble that you surround yourself with. We look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Yes.
Bye. Superstar.
To like and subscribe and follow this podcast. Say, I got an itchy bum.
I got a syndrome.
Oh, you said that very clear. Can you say podcast?
Podcast.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week.